All right, hello class. All right, I'm going to walk y'all through the test out, how to set up your account, and how to get enrolled in my class. So first thing you need to do is go to testout.com. Once you're there, you need to go ahead and sign yourself up for an account. So you need to do all this little stuff here. The activation code is what you're going to get after you buy the product. So you go to student resources, you go to student purchasing. Within the syllabus, I gave you the promotion code, which in your syllabus is right here. Let me bring it on the screen for you. Is this number right here. That is the promotion code. That promotion code will only charge you $89, and you will have access to this particular website for 18 months. If you wanted it a little bit longer, you can pay, I think it's like $250, a little bit more, and you can have it for up to 3 years. But 18 months from the time that you activate the code. Okay, so once you come in here, you're looking for either Test Out Security Pro, or you're looking for Test Out Network Pro, depending on which class you're in. If you're in my iTech 4200, that is, you're looking for the Test Out Security Pro. If you're in my iTech 2320, you're looking for Test Out Network Pro. Go ahead and add it in there. Then you go ahead and pay for it, and then it'll give you your code, and then from there you go ahead and sign up. Alright, so after you have signed up and you had a code, go ahead and log yourself in by clicking on the login. Everybody see me click login right here. This screen pops up. You must use Internet Explorer. Do not try to use Google. It will give you all kind of errors and saying that it is unsupported. So please use Internet Explorer when you're doing this. Then go ahead and log yourself in. And then, because I already associated myself to Middle Georgia State College, you might have to do that. Then you click on enroll. It's looking for me. You want to type in ST.CLAIR, and you hit search, and you're gonna see that right there. Then you hit select. These are the courses here. Please choose the appropriate course. Remember, whatever product you pay for is what you're gonna get. So go ahead and you can click enrolled. I'm gonna click enrolled in both of them. See right here, it's in this here. I'm going to enroll myself in both of the classes so I can show y'all how this works. And hopefully y'all had fun on this online class. Okay, there I am, select, and I did enroll. Okay. Yes. All right. So here I am. I'm now enrolled in these classes here. All right. So what you need to do here is activation required. It might not let me do anything. I don't know yet. But this is just to show y'all how to do it. Okay. Then here we go. Now we're in here. It gives you a basic overview of what's happening here. You can read it. You can click next here. Now what's really cool about this here is you can play the video. You're going to have this guy here. I'm going to give you some comments and websites to go to. If you understand security and you do not feel like you need to listen to the information, you still have to take the quizzes. You have to do the labs to prove to me that you know what you're doing here. Okay? So
let's talk about the need for information security in the modern world. Now, information security is the process of protecting the valuable electronic information of the organization you work for and the users who use that information. Thus, the demand for IT professionals who know how to secure networks and computer systems is at an all-time high.
Okay, so everything that he's saying is right here on the side. So if you don't want to hear him talk, or you don't want to hear me talk when I put different stuff out there, you can turn on the volume, you can read right here and go from there. And then you see how you can scroll down like this here, okay? Now, this is in lieu of a textbook, so you will not need a textbook. If you have taken this class before and you have other textbooks, you will see that all the information is same, it's just how it's being delivered to you, okay? All right, so then here's another video here for you to do. Here's a little thread analysis. Here's some information. And you know, since I'm just clicking on this here, and this goes the same for both classes, okay? And then it just, you go through, you read, you understand here. So here's what I want to get to. All right, so at the end of every section, you're going to have some practice questions. These are what I call your quizzes. There's no time limit. You need 80% or higher. You can take them in as much times as you like. Because when I go to give you the exam is based off of out of all of this material here. I will send out emails to let everybody know when the exam is going to happen. So right here, even though I know it says start exam, just know these are quizzes. And the reason why, you know, because it's going to say practice questions. Practice questions mean quizzes. All right, so then we're going to start it. And it asks you a question here. I'm just going to click one, and then you can check your answer really quick. Yeah, I got it right. So then it gives you an example of what's going on here. It tells you the references to go to, and then you can go from there. Okay? All right, so let me just exit out of this here, and you will get instant feedback. Now, what I wanted to show you was the lab. Now, here it talks about how to use the simulator, or the sim, as you're going to hear me call it, okay? So here's a video right here that you can play.
One of the key components of your test-out training are the lab activities. In this demonstration, I'll show you the components of our lab simulator so that you can successfully complete the lab activities that are included as part of the course. The lab interface is divided into four.
It is your responsibility to make sure that you fully understand how to use this LabSim. So I encourage you to take some time and go through and use these examples and listen to this here. Yes, it's 13 minutes every time that you'll never get back, but if you understand it, that's fine. The reason why, and I'm going to get to this here at the end and here in a second. Okay, so this is the actual lab that it wants you to do here. You're going to start the lab and bring it over to the other screen here. The lab is loading up. And if you have never done this before, this would be great practice for you. So that way, once you get in the real world, this is something similar to what you do. If you're already working in the field and you have understand this here, this is going to be really redundant to you and real easy. Okay. So right here, you click here to go to Windows. It takes you into Windows. And then it says from the laptop, access this here. Of course, when it says access, it's talking about going to the internet. And it's giving you a IP address to put in there. And you have to do HTTP:. Now, bear in mind, there are different ways of doing things. Whichever you know the best way to do it, you do it. Well, okay, y'all. My computer froze up, so I'm back. All right. So, okay, so I kind of switched over a little bit right here. So here's kind of a layout of what we're going to be doing in the networking here. And you can see the same for the Security Pro also. Let me get over there. and then you can see a thing right here. All right, so whenever you see these right here, these are videos. This is information. This is a demonstration showing you how to use it, and these little mouses right here is where you actually have to do a lab. Okay, let me find one that's pretty quick. The one that was here is a little bit lengthy, so I wanted to right here. So if you have never ever in your life touched an iPad, you get to kind of do one here in my class. So here's the iPad right here. It says apply the latest software updates. So we all know if you come here, software updates, agree, okay. Yes, this is a little bit older iOS, but you get the gist because the steps are still there. They're all the same. And then you just kind of follow it through. Then you tell it to install. I'm not going to do everything in a list here. I'm just going to show you really quick. But as you see, it's going through the steps in a little expedited fashion for you. Then you want to slide to unlock. Then it says configure the auto lock with a 5-minute time delay. Okay, so you come back in here. Auto lock. 5-minute time delay. Go back to general. Configure it with a password. And it said D0GB3D. Of course, it's going to have you put it in twice, just to make sure that you really got it. And you hit done. Then you want to erase data, enable. And then you see by 10 is default. Required networks be added. Turn off Bluetooth. So I'm going to miss some things intentionally. I'm going to hit done. And then you see right here where it shows me exactly where I was supposed to go, because it assumes that I didn't know where to go because I got these 3 wrong, and then it kind of shows you here. Okay, so that's how you work the labs, and you're going to see that they're going to do a lot of explanations, a lot of labs for you, and everything. Just go through there. I would put in videos on there for y'all. If y'all have any questions, concern, email me at my MGA email. I will put out a text number with a Google Voice, so y'all can text me and I can give y'all back fast responses for y'all, because I will be in and out of the office all summer long. So that's what I got for here now. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all enjoyed the class. I'm looking forward to hearing from y'all, and I will speak to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye.